timeouts. You ride my wave, you're getting wiped out. Big mistakes, get white out. I spot you like a lighthouse. Watch your moves like a night owl. On a full moon, wolves gon' howl. Can't bounce back, no rebounds. I show up like me how. I play the game with no timeouts. You ride my wave, you're getting wiped out. Big mistakes, get white out. I spot you like a lighthouse. Watch your moves like a night owl. On a full moon, wolves gon' howl. Can't bounce back, no rebounds. I show up like me how.
All right. Welcome to the tip off with your boy, Iceman the Eskimo, and y'all can call me the Eskimo. I'm going to talk about Nets Summer League. I'm a little bit late. I'm a little bit behind. This will probably be the first podcast episode that I do, and I'm not counting. But y'all know I got a back injury, so it took me some time to get here. As you can see, I'm still not sitting up straight. I'm kind of leaning, bro, to the right. Well, in the cameras to the right, but I'm going to the left. But anyways, so we're going to talk about it. Shout out to Jalen Wilson for the Summer League MVP. Okay, we're going to give Jay Will some love for the Summer League MVP. He did his thing. I will say about Jay Wills, his three-point shot looks more consistent. He's going to be a 3-and-D guy in this league. It looks consistent. Like he worked on it over the summer. Summer's not over yet, so he could be still working on other things, but that shot looks consistent. And now Keon Johnson got a contract from the Nets. That's what's up. He deserved that. Did his thing in the G League, worked his way back up to the NBA. Now he has a 1 year contract, I believe it is. Excuse me if I got that wrong, but I think it is a 1 year contract. Could be a 2-year contract, but I think it's a 1 year contract. Right? I'm going off the top of my head freestyling, y'all, so chill. Right? Noah Clowney looks the same. Still doing his thing, look the same. It looks like his shot, 3-point shot did improve a little bit, or it looks more consistent. But he needs to work on that dribble. He needs to work on his handle. He needs to work on trying to get to a mid-range shot, and maybe that will come in due time. But right now, he's young. He got work to do. Now let's get into it. I'm gonna talk about a guy that I actually like that no one is trying to talk about. Tyrese Martin. Tyrese Martin should get a buckets in Summer League, quietly dropping buckets, but no one wants to mention him. He's nice. He doesn't force anything. Nothing looks forced. He took his time. Everything was within the offense in Summer League. So he should get a contract for the Nets. And if he doesn't, that's crazy. That's crazy. And if I'm not mistaken, he's probably the second leading scorer for the Nets in Summer League. Could be the third behind Noah Clowney or the second. I'm behind Jalen Wilson. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm just going off the top of my head. I can't remember everything. It's been a little while ago, but he should. He's nice. The dude is nice, and he's a 6'6" wing. I believe he can play the 3 and the 2. So, you know what I mean? That would be a good addition. If he got a G League contract, he could even get one. You know what I mean? But I think all our roster spots are full for right now. But he still deserves a contract. All right. There's one special guy that I didn't get to see enough of in Summer League. Right? And y'all know who it is. KJ Jones. KJ Jones. Man, look. I thought that the NBA speed was maybe the problem. They didn't play him in Summer League. Maybe he needed some time to adjust. That was my thought process, not seeing him for 3 games. Almost all 4 games. And before I keep on talking on KJ, Jalen Wilson and Keon Johnson should not have been playing past the 3rd game. maybe midway through the third game, those guys should have sat. You know what I mean? Let the guys that's trying to earn a spot on any team in the NBA play. Jalen has a spot. Keon, you gave him the contract. Sit him down. Sit him down. There was no need for no extra play or to see them in the offense, nothing like that, bro. Sit him down. So back to KJ. Like I was saying, I thought it was the NBA speed that was too fast for him. You know, sometimes college players need to adjust. He came from Division II college. And once he got on the floor, I didn't see it that way. I didn't get enough. I didn't get enough of it. But it didn't seem that way. Got a little play. Got the defender out the way. Took a shot, missed, got his own rebound, one hand put back. And that to me was impressive because he knew it was coming off. So when a guy knows his shot is coming off and where, that means he's a bucket. That means he knows when the ball leaves his fingers, where that ball is going or where it could go. That is impressive. For anybody who ever played ball and is a shooter or scorer, right? Once the ball leaves your fingers, you already know automatically if it's going in or if it's short. You already know. So when I seen that, I'm like, oh yeah, he's locked in. He knows what's going on with his shot. Defensively, he added pressure. On ball pressure. And I'm like, well, yo, why didn't he play? Why didn't we see more of this guy? There are only like 12 players in history that have scored 3,000 points in college, let alone Division II, but in college or something like that. And he's one of them. The guy deserved to get more playing time. That's all I gotta say. That's all I got to say. He should have got more playing time. We should have seen more of KJ Jones. And KJ Jones, and this is a fact, had more love, the most love on Twitter when he was picked up by the Nets, undrafted. Twitter showed him much love, you know, and everyone is looking for the guy during Summer League. All the Nets fans looking for this guy during Summer League to see what is going on with this special guy. And we didn't get to see that much of him. That was a shame. Shame on the Nets. Shame on the Nets. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I've seen on the structure of the offense, the structures of the plays that I've seen. Right? And this is another thing I'm gonna mention. Zylan Cheatham. The guy is an athlete. He has Anthony Edwards bounce. And it's a shame we didn't get to see that in this Nets offense. The guy can jump out the gym. The guy can jump out of the gym. I mean, Anthony Edwards bounce. Dunks with ease. You seen him block a couple shots in that last game. I think he had a block before that. 2-hand block straight up in the air. 1-hand block meets you at the rim. And I would say too, he in this league, he played in the Australian league. In this league, he's more of a 4. He's 6'5". He plays big. He's more of a 4 in this league. Don't think he can play any small ball 5 in this league. Not at all. And he's better used in transition offense, or when he sets the screen, it's better when you give him the ball right away. So in Summer League, the bigs don't get the ball a lot. He should have got the ball a lot more. And I'm going to say this, right? The dribble handoff with him, I didn't like it. I didn't like the dribble handoff with Zylan because he didn't keep. He always set the screen, and he was looking for the bounce pass back or, you know, wait for the offensive player to make a move and try to get the ball back, and never came back to him. But I will say, when they let him bring the ball up and make a play that way, it looked good. When he didn't do a dribble handoff, he just took it and ran, brought it up himself, and found a cutter or something like that. Oh, that looks great. That was beautiful. I'm like, okay, so he can pass too. So I'm looking at Nick Claxton. I'm not sure if Nick Claxton is that type of a passer. He can make a little bit of plays, but when I see that, I see Ben Simmons and I see Day'Ron making those type plays. But I'm not going to get into that yet. I ain't going to give y'all too much. I ain't going to get into that yet. But that's who I see making those type plays. I see more of Nick Claxton, dribble handoff keeper, and Trendon Watford, dribble handoff keepers. But as far as making plays, Day'Ron and Ben, I see them making those type plays as the bigs, if they bring the ball up court, if that type of things happen. But I will also say too, watching Mark Armstrong, he didn't get a lot of playing time either. He came in undrafted. He didn't get a lot of playing time. But also when they actually let him run and put the other guys in with him, the pace was different. The team looked different. So when you got a guy that can push pace in this offense and guys that can run with them, it looks good. I would say that too. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but when Mark got the ball and started pushing, the other guys ran with him. The team started looking different from the starter guys. The starter guys didn't even get a chance to push it like that. So I would say those things that I noticed look good on offense in this offense. I ain't gonna talk about the defense yet. Summer league, you know what I mean? I just talk about what I seen on the offense. Other thing that I was going to talk about is got to give a shout out to Gilliard, Jacob Gilliard, out of the G League. He impressed some other teams. He got himself a contract. I don't know what type of contract he has gotten, but he did get picked up by somebody else. Somebody else was impressed with Gilliard, the job that he did for us this summer league. So you got to give him a round of applause for that. He was in another league, came to the G League, played for us in summer league. He got himself another contract. So I think the Nets did a good job, and he did a good job with himself and got himself into another spot. Maybe he's getting some playing time. I'm not sure about all that, but he did a good job for us. So you got to give him a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? And that's it on my take for Summer League. I'll holler at y'all later. All right.